Hi guys, how are you? Crafty Chef Diamond here. I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I just had the first week back at school. Boy, oh boy. It was good. It was good. I'm tired though, y'all. I'm tired. I would get up early in the morning. Well, the alarm goes off at 4. Husband comes in and says, time to get up. I'm like, no, no. And then I would wake up, grab my coffee, and plop on the couch and fall back asleep. I said, wake me up when you get out of the shower. And then I'd go to work and I'd work and then come home, park it on the couch and take a nap. And I don't know, it's just been until I get into my routine again. It's going to take me a minute. It's going to take a minute. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my returning subscribers. As always, I always start off my video with Diamond Paint with Friends. That is my group. We do have a Facebook group. We have a lot of great events going on. And I have a friend that I want to share some items with you. My friend donated some fun stuff for Diamond Paint with Friends or for whoever might need it. I think I'm going to utilize it for Diamond Paint with Friends as a giveaway. We are so close to having 500 members. Before Diamond Paint with Friends left the original Diamond Paint with Friends, and we drafted up a new group, Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0, we were sitting at 505 members. Of course, everybody's goal is to make it to 500. We are so close. We're at 488 members, and getting close to that 500 mark. And of course, to me, to make it to 506 is a huge milestone. From leaving one group that I pretty much ran the other group. I had a friend that set up the group for me and said, this is your group, run it the way you want to run it. And it just didn't work out that way. I ended up having to move on to another group, and some stayed with the old group, some moved over. I don't know what's going on with that group. I'm not involved with it at all. But best of luck to them. But we are so close to 500 members. So it's been a great year. It's almost over with, you guys. It is almost over with. And then we're going to roll into 2026. We got 2 days left of August. And we're just finishing up the Harvest and Home, and that was hosted by the Crafty Witch UK, Arietta, and the Micathon by Jennifer Himes. She was running it through her Facebook group and then mirroring it with Diamond Paint with Friends. September, we're getting into September, which is Remembrance and Memorial, and that is hosted by True Vampire Crafts, Minz. Oh my goodness, there is so much that can be done with Remembrance and Memorial. Kind of go through your stash, guys. I'm sure you have there's all kinds of ideas that you could use for that. We have September 11th, we have Labor Day, we have different holidays. Maybe you lost a loved one and you have a diamond painting of a certain animal that they would like, or something from Diamond Dots that they would like to represent them, or a piece of food. Oh my goodness, it's so open, the avenue for Remembrance and Memorial. And then we have Luscious Landscapes that is being hosted by Enza's Diamonds and Crafts. Enza changed her channel name. So I kind of hesitate sometimes. I want to say Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery, because that's how I met Enza when she had her Diamond Painting Gallery channel. She still has her channel, but she changed her name. October, Breast Cancer Awareness, Diamond Peta. Yeah, that's open too. I haven't heard any details on hers. I try to get to everybody's channels, and I do get to Peta's every so often. I will make a habit of getting to hers. I know she's having some surgery done. I do follow some of the posts on Facebook. So let's say some prayers for Peta that she recovers well from her surgery, but she is hosting the breast cancer awareness. November is Hello Kitty, and that is hosted by Diamond Painting with Jack. Her name is Jack, and her co-host is The Lounge with Annette, and her name is Annette. Please go visit their channels. Then we have Luna and Lycans. Luna is any type of moons. Lycans are werewolves or wolves, and diamonds and stuff. Wendy is hosting Luna and Lycans. Please go visit all their channels. I will have them linked down below. All you have to do, I do put a live link. I make sure it's blue. Peta's, for some reason, I can't do, I have to do her YouTube link, but all of them are live. You can just push the button, push it in the description box in my show notes down below. It'll take you straight to their channel. View them, listen to their details. Everybody has a wonderful channel. December, we have no paint along. Enjoy your holidays. If you observe the Christmas celebration or whatever you guys do in your family, get caught up. I know I'm going to get caught up. There's a couple of collabs going on. I am in a collab for December, and that is going to be Off to the Ball with Hannah Lynn. So we have a group of friends that are getting together, and we all wanted to get off to the ball. Two of my friends are doing the new revised Hannah Lynn Off to the Ball that was made by Hannah Lynn. She has her own diamond painting company. And then two other, me and somebody else, we are doing Off to the Ball Diamond Art Club, their older canvas. That one has, the Diamond Art Club has 55 colors in it, and Hannah Lynn's revised Off to the Ball has 78 colors in it. So we're really excited to see how well these canvases are going to turn out. I'm doing everything backwards. I really am, and I apologize. I'm going to light a candle. I've had a lot of people ask Laura, hey, can you add me to the prayer list? So this first candle right here is for anybody that needs that extra little prayer that if you ask me, I put you on my prayer list. I do have a lot on my prayer list. So I just kind of, when I do my prayers in the evening or in the morning or devotionals during the day, I just add all my friends in my diamond painting community a prayer for them. A lot of my friends are going through some hard times right now. Who's not, right? So that's for that. This is for my YouTube friends. And this is for anybody that needs that extra little oomph. I know lighting a candle is not a big deal, but it's something special to me. You know, you have that song that says, you light up my life. So anyways, I'm lighting a candle for anybody that needs it. I told you earlier that I'm working on my 100 Tinkerbell cups of coffee from the coffee mug that my sister gave me. I'm up to like 32. Yeah, pretty good. All right. And so that's what we have going on for Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0. Let's get to that 500 mark. I will have the Facebook group down below in the show notes for you guys. And then going back to school, like I said, I try to take notes, you guys, but I'm just all over the place. And I am a hamster in the wheel. And you guys will get to know my little collection. This is Hammy. His girlfriend, Biscuit. This is Bacon. And this is Comet. Everybody calls me the hamster in the wheel for school because I'm spinning all the time. I am totally spinning. All right, where were I? Okay, my friend Cheryl, she went to Walt Disney World, and I went to Walt Disney World in July and then in January. And it's kind of funny because I picked this up for Cheryl, right? We like to do walking. We want to do running, but I am like a walker now until I'm still having issues with my my foot. And so I'm a walker now. I don't know if I'm going to be able, or maybe I can turn into a walker. I don't know if running is, maybe the Lord is telling me, hey, Lord, it's time to stop and just do your regular activities through walking. I am a lot better than what I was. I'm going to physical therapy. I'm wearing different shoes now. I have lifts in my shoe. So yeah, so I have my right ankle. I broke at one point running. And then last September, I pulled my Achilles tendon and I've had issues ever since. So I am going to physical therapy still. It is helping out some. I am getting better. You just have to do exercises. The muscle is, it's all about your muscles and all, you know how when we were kids, you'd have those little cards that say your hip bone's connected to your knee bone's connected to your thigh bone, you know, that kind of stuff. Your toe bones are connected. Well, every muscle is connected to another muscle, and it takes these other muscles to make the little muscles work, and you have to continue to exercise those muscles because they get tight, and when they get too tight and you don't warm them up, guess what? You're going to snap them. And that's the big thing if you are athletic, if you go into walking, if you are a runner, it's really important to, your muscles are like rubber bands, and a cold rubber band will snap. A warm rubber band expands. It's kind of like double-sided adhesive. When it's hot outside, the adhesive expands. When it's cold outside or in the building, it shrinks and it goes back and forth like an accordion. And then guess what? You get bubbles and rivers and all that stuff because of the temperature. It's not, I really don't think it's about folding it or anything like that. It's all about temperature control with double-sided adhesive. All right. Anyways, I sidetrack all the time. I picked this up at Walt Disney World for Cheryl. And because we were going to do a walk, a remembrance walk for our loved ones that we have lost and the loved ones that we lost at church and our friends. And so I picked this up for her because we were doing an outfit we're going to dress up like Minnie Mouse. And so she went to, I gave her one that I picked up in January. And then when she came back, she went to Disney World in July. And she brought this back for me. I was like, so we both have one now. All right. Okay. You see, I have all this stuff hanging around. This is just for a demonstration. All right. I just want to show some of the stuff that is being, was donated from my friend. Actually, my friend Wanda. We are both kind of like, we started diamond painting together back when COVID came out, and we used to meet every single Friday. She started to grow her stash. I started to grow my stash. And then she's at that level where these are things that I haven't been able to use or utilize. So let me send them to Laura and see if she can utilize them. So we have some diamond painting pins. Actually, this one, I don't know why I'm showing it to you, because I asked her last night, we had a conversation. I said, can I have this? And she said yes. So I do have a diamond painting pin. I don't know what company it came from. I don't have any information, so please do not ask me in the show notes below. Isn't this gorgeous? And then you just have to put your own spacers on it, your tips. Okay, so we have 2 diamond painting pins. We have some great washi tape. This looks like it's nice for fall. This has got foxes on it. It has acorns on it, owls, bunnies, little doggies if you're doing a doggy picture. Yeah, and then it's way up in here, and then you have some more way up at the top. So we have some washi tape. We have some more washi tape. And this There's 4 packs, 4 things of washi tape. Oh, this is really pretty. I can find some diamond paintings that this will match for. All right. And then she's got some art dot trays. I have the purple ones, and these are the blue ones. Excuse me for any faux pas. This is my first time opening this stuff. I just took it out of the box. Her husband delivered it. Isn't that cool? All right. Oh, this one's stuck in the bottom. I'm not going to be able to get it out. It is. It's stuck. All right. Oh, and it just slides out. Okay. All right, there's the other trays. Okay, these are from Art Dot. I'm sure you've seen them before. They all connect together. Yeah. All right. Art Dot. And this is great for a beginner. This is great for anybody. I asked one of my friends to get me these for Christmas, and I use them all the time. Actually, I have one sitting right over here for when I'm working up here. I'm up here in my craft room. So try to make sure I have stuff wherever I go. All right, so this is from Art Dot. Let me get rid of this. Let me put this stuff here. I have so much stuff on my, sorry for the noise, on my little prep table. I have the same prep table as I do downstairs. It's a big kitchen bar. All right. This, let's see. Diamond painting pins. Let me put those in there. All right. So I thought this was kind of neat. This is, I'm using these for a demo. And we're going to do it together. Let's see here. Now, these have been out for a while, but this was a big hype a couple years ago. It was, I want to share this with you guys too. This was really big a couple years ago, and I'm surprised that I never got in on it. Before I had my YouTube channel, I was into Instagram, everything on Instagram, and now I have to try to remember to post something on Instagram. But there was this one lady, her name is Diamond Junkie, and I haven't seen her for a while. I don't know if some of these folks, you see them all the time, and then, or you see great channel content creators, and then all of a sudden they're just gone. And she is one of them. I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram anymore. I try when I'm not really busy to go through the feed and heart everybody's picture or try to make a comment. It's just, my social media is, I try to just to do my YouTube channel and visit people. And then sometimes I just have to take some downtime and watch Netflix or watch, I'm doing that, paying for that Paramount Prime through Amazon, and I am having a great time watching some shows, you guys, getting caught up instead of, I just can't watch YouTube videos 24/7. I did for a long time, and you just have to back off. I had to back off. All right. So this, let me get back on track. So this right here, it looks like when I was a kid, you would hang up your shoes, right? This way, like shoe holders. But this is for diamond paintings, you guys. It is so cool. You can put like 20 premium diamond paint. You can do, not premium, budget-friendly premium. I brought up budget-friendly, okay? Because I keep all my premium diamond paintings in their box. But you can do whatever you want with this, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to share it with you. It just looks like one of those that you can put on the back of your door. You can hang it up on the wall. I would put it on the doorknob. Or put a hook on the top, very top of your door, like when you're going to put your bathrobe, and you hang this up. This is going to be one of the prizes for the 500 member gift for Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0. Okay, this is really cool. She sent me 3 of them, okay? All right, so we have that. But this is what it looks like when you go to put stuff in it. And then you just hang it up. And it has, oh, you have different ways to hang it up. It's got a hook. This was in the pack, but I don't know if this is the that goes with it. I don't know. All right. And then you have this. This is what I would use. You just put it right here. Well, actually, no, I would do it this way. This way. And then this way. And then you just hang it up on the door. All right. So I put this one here. This is a diamond painting. And I put the diamonds underneath it. Okay. Now this one here, I couldn't fit the diamonds inside the canvas. So I took an extra one. And I just put the diamonds there. And you can label it. But then you have your canvas right here. So, oops, there went my cover minder. So no wonder I'm losing all my cover minders, right? All right, so let's do one together, maybe two. And this is going to be a gift for Diamond Paint with Friends 500 member giveaway. So this one's called Let It Snow. I've had this from 2021. And I don't think it's, yeah, so it won't fit in here. So I'm going to take the diamonds, and I'm sure this won't fit in there. There's the diamonds. So I'm just going to put the diamonds right here. And since you have the corresponding number here on the diamonds, it should be on your canvas in case you get these mixed up or one of your children come around and they pull it out. And it'll say NH849, okay? It goes, this number here goes with this number here. And this is the canvas, Let It Snow. And so I'm just going to fold it up. And then a lot of times when you're ready to pull out a canvas, you're going to lay it flat for a couple of days anyways, or you iron them. There you go, right there. So there's another one. This one's from, this is Dumbo. It's a stained glass. Isn't it cute? All right. So again, I'm just going to put the diamonds right here. And they match. This number matches with this number right here. Okay? Or I would put a little sticky note right here so you would know. But if you're doing this yourself, then you'll know that the diamonds are on top. And it's however you want to work it out yourself. We'll go here. And the canvas will go right here. You can roll it with the picture on the outside or in the inside. And then, boom, voila. Now, this is going to be a little heavy when you get done, so make sure that you have a good door hanging support. Let's do one more because this is pretty big. And then you don't have to worry about all of this stuff. Oh, isn't that cool? This was gifted to me from a friend that lives in Annapolis, Maryland. And this one's really small, so I'm just going to go ahead. It's crystal and diamonds, and I'm going to put that right there. It does have the label on it to correspond with the same. Oops. Oh, it doesn't. No, this one's a blank canvas. All right. Oh, no, it's right here. Sorry. LN137. LN137. All right. Well, now that I have all these in here, I might have just 2 giveaways for these I think this is really neat. This is really cool because I know a few ladies and gentlemen that they share a lot of budget friendly. So you can at least, if there's 20 some on here, there's 10 paintings right here. And you can put the ones that you would like to do in order, and then you just pull it out and then restock it. Yeah, reload it up and you are ready to go. Isn't that cool? I think that is really neat, you guys. Okay, so I think that is so amazing. Sorry if I bumped you. All right. Maybe I'll finish filling it up and take a picture of it, and then you guys can see it. And then, you know, just put these wherever you put your pickle trays and pins and stuff like that. And you can use your little toolkits that you get from Budget Friendlies, and you can pop these tops off here and put them in here. And then if you have any multi-placers, I use a straightener, and you put on the end and just have a good old time. Let's see, I'll put these right here. Okay, so there will be 2 of those. I think I'm going to keep one. 2 of those that will go out for 500 member giveaway. And also, when I very first started diamond painting, Harbor Freight was a big thing because a lot of your stores were closed. I don't know. We ordered these online. This is what we started off with. These are your storage system. It's a 25 piece. The container itself is counted as 1. So you have 24 little containers in here. Okay, I always label mine on the top, and I like to set them in the box this way. A lot of people put their label them this way. Whatever you do, that's on you, boo. Totally you. So we have 3, I think there's 3 Harbor Freights. This one was not open at all. I think she was going to use this and chose not to. So the plastic is taken off, so it saved you some extra time. This one here is an original. It's never been open. The only thing that's missing is the plastic. And sometimes when you go to purchase these at Harbor Freight, some of them came just like this. All right. So I think there's 3 of these. And the last couple of times I went to Harbor Freight, these were not available. I don't think these are available anymore. I know a lot of folks internationally really wanted these. So Wanda sent 3 of these. So yeah, thank you, Wanda. Thank you so much. I will have her link down below. She doesn't have a channel or anything. Oh, I have one more. Let's put one more in there. This is a small one. It's all herbs. I was looking for this. I was looking for this for home and garden. Couldn't find it. Now, if I hang this up, I can find it. I have a lot of my budget friendlies are like everywhere. Totally everywhere. All right, so let's just do one more. And then I'm going to share, oh yeah, I got a calendar. And if you guys, I'll have her listed down below. Scarlet's Little Crafty Corner. She does Amazon reviews. And in the Amazon review, she had a diamond painting calendar for 2026. I fell in love with it. And I just told my husband, I said, hey, there's a calendar that's available on diamond, on Amazon. Will you get it for me? It was on back order for a little while. And then it came in the other day. All right, so this one here, this is already kitted up for me. And so this is going to lay nice and flat. But again, the number corresponds. LG 129, LG 129. Isn't this cool? I wish I could have had this done so quick for Harvest and Home. But that's all right. There's going to be other paint-alongs. This one's like already folded for me, so let's see if it fits in there. No, it's not. I have to roll it a different way. There we go. Okay. I want it to go to the second, and it'll loosen up in here, guys. There we go. So I'm going to put LG 129. You can't see that. LG 129 right there. And then I'm going to take the diamonds, and I want it to be on top of it. I don't know. I just like the diamonds to be presented first and then the canvas. And there we go. It's all ready to go. Okay, cool. All right. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. This is for your 500 member prize for Diamond Paint with Friends, and you probably get some washi tape, maybe a Harbor Freight. Haven't figured it out yet. All right. I'll keep y'all in needles. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to share with everybody, put this over here, and this is this calendar. What I originally used these calendars for was for Instagram, because I didn't have a YouTube channel. They gave me 2 pickle trays. Y'all know what these look like, a starter kit. I started out on Instagram, and so I did have one of those subscription companies that I would order from. Once a month they'd send me a box, and it had all kinds of stuff in it. Well, it had a calendar kind of like this in there, and so what I would do is I would diamond paint the month, and then I would put it there, and then I would show what progress I did for January, and then February, and March, and April. And then that calendar, I couldn't find any more. I got it from that one company. I think they're out of business, and then somebody else bought them. I can't remember the name of the business. It was a subscription box, and you get it once a month. And the paintings weren't that great, but I was a beginner, so I got the big box where it was $100 a month, and they would send you some crystal canvas, off-canvas projects, and 6 or 7 canvases and other fun stuff to do for the month. And then each month you'd get a new box. So the calendar was in there, and I used it for a couple of years because after that first year, I couldn't replace it. And then these started coming out. So you can diamond paint the whole complete cover, 2026. Then you have January. And then, you know what? If I can't find one for 2027, I'll just make a new calendar right here, post it right here like I did with the other one. The other calendar I had, I used it for 3 years before I finally said, this is it. It's too much. And then other companies came out with the bigger calendars. And I didn't get any of those, but I like this size. I like this. It tells you exactly what's going on for that month. So you're bringing in the new year. You have your Christmas tree because you're ending Christmas. You're bringing in, you got your bubbly, the thyme, and you have this one for January. It's kind of neat. Have February. Something special about February. They have love butterflies for Valentine's Day. March, we're going to roll into spring. It's my birthday month. April, spring is in full bloom, and we're going straight into Easter. May is for May Madness. And maybe it's an animal month. I don't know. I have no reason why. I don't know what goes on. Because it's always for April showers bring May flowers. But we have giraffes with flowers. June is a love month. And we're kicking off summer. So you see the waves down here going to the beach. You have the starfish. You got the umbrellas because you're going to be sitting at the beach. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And your Hawaiian flowers. And you have June with your anchor. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the water. July. Let's bring in some fireworks for July. That is my anniversary month with my hubbo. August. Let's get into fall time. Let's wind down summer and get into August. I like the cow. I like the sunflowers because those are all harvesting about that time of the year. Your corn and your sunflowers. And it's really cute. I've never had a cow to represent August. It's my mother's special month, and hopefully she'll make it to 91. September. I love September. We're going back to school. I will not be going back to school. Maybe I might be a volunteer. I don't know. But everybody else is going back to school. I'm retiring. October. Oh, I have so many friends that love gnomes, and this is perfect for October. Let's get scary with some pumpkins and your gnomes, and you're getting ready for Christmas. I like it. I like it a lot. And you have the bats, and you've got your Christmas ornaments are in there. I like it. I really like it a lot. And I like this one too. Let's get into November. We're going to start decorating in November because the year is almost over with. Plus, we have Thanksgiving, and I just like the bubbly. I think it's neat. Your fall is in full swing, and we're getting ready for winter. And of course, I love snowmen. I just adore snowmen. I have all kinds of snowmen in my home for the holidays, and I love this way too. This says Merry Christmas. Let's end this year with a beautiful, cute, adorable snowman with the Christmas tree if you celebrate the holidays. And that is it. Now, I did find out, because I always check with my friend, did you get credit? Did you get credit? If you like any of the Amazon reviews, and of course, it's my friend Scarlet's little crafty corner, but there's other people that do the reviews too. What had happened is that I wanted this, and I put it in my Amazon cart, and I'm using her link. You would think she would still get credit, but she did some research, and it can only be, you have to purchase it within 24 hours of using her link, or it's null and void. So this has happened a couple of times every time that she has showed something on her channel, and I really like it a lot. And I want to make sure she gets a credit. And then I think she's only received one credit from me, where I had bought some a motorized vehicle for my son for the holidays, and then she got a credit right away. And so I had to order some other stuff, and I just put it in the cart, and then I'll tell my husband, hey, there's stuff in the cart, can you purchase it for me? And he'll do that, right? And every time, so now we know 24 hours in advance. And then you have all kinds of beautiful crystals that's going to make this thing pop for the whole year. I'm going to start working on this right away. I don't know if I'm going to work on the cover because I'm more impressed about getting January done, so it's done and ready to go. But you have, look at this. I'll share this later on when I start working on it. I can't wait. There's quite a bit. I am going to kit this up. Sometimes, a lot of times, the crystals I work out of the bag, but something like this, that it's a year-long process, I'm going to kit it up. Maybe one of those Harbor Freights, right? All right. Now, what have I been working on? I haven't worked that much on my, this is April. She is a mermaid, Hannah Lynn. And she's kind of a mystery because the OPEC paper. This is a double-sided adhesive. I'm going to turn her over here so you guys can see her better. This is the way I'm working on it upside down, but this is the way. This is what I have done so far, and I started working on the face. Now let me tell you a little bit about the last. Sorry. The last video that I put out for you guys, I told you I was having some issues with this. I'm going to turn her back around because everything's upside down. She's an upside down mermaid until you get finished. And I'm going to sneeze, and I apologize. It's going to happen. Maybe not. Ooh. You know what it is? It's the candle. The smell from the candle. All right. So last week I was at the campground. And I had already posted my progress, and I still have to post my progress in Dolphin and Water. This is going for 3 different events. One is a year long, one is a 2-month, and one is a month. All right. And I knew I wasn't going to, I'm a slow diamond painter, and I knew I wasn't going to get this finished in time. So this is going for Enchanting Hannah Lynn 2025 Diamonds Around You. She is running a year long Hannah Lynn, and she's going to do it next year too. And she needs more participants. So please go visit Diamonds Around You, Vivian. She has a great channel, and we post our progress once a week in Year of the Whips. And I can have both of those linked down below so you guys can find out more information. And the Paint Along collab that we're doing in December, I think we're going to do that for Enchanting Hannah Lynn as well. And she should have some more details. She talks about it every time she posts a video. Anyway, so I told you I had some issues with this. I did. Diamonds were falling off everywhere. I was working on this at the campground, and I couldn't get the air conditioner to work the right way at the campground. It was very hot inside the cabin, but in the back part of the cabin, everything was good. So I couldn't get, so this adhesive was expanding and shrinking, and then the diamonds just pop off, right? And I kept replacing all around here. I kept replacing diamonds, and finally I'm like, as soon as I get home, I'm sealing this. I sealed this baby. So every time I finish a big section up here, I'll seal it. And she's going to be sealed along the way. And you can tell she's beautiful. She's not stiff. Everything, all the diamonds are in place. They're not falling off. And I was going to work on this week, and I just didn't. I'll work on it this weekend because I have to show some progress. So I'm working this for Enchanting Hannah Lynn 2025, Dolphins in Water, which is hosted by Pampered with Diamonds and her sister, Love My Family, Patricia, Nancy and Patricia. It runs 2 months, so I need to share my progress. I haven't posted my progress. I did last week, but not this week. And then this is going to work for Wendy, Diamonds and Stuff for Under the Sea. Okay, so I'm like triple dipping here. And then, you know how sometimes you just want to work on something? I've been doing diamond paint with friends for the last 3 years, 2 years, 2.5 years, and I've been following everybody's theme, giving them support and everything. And then I finished Harvesting Home, and I should be working on this, but I just wanted to do something different. And so I pulled this out. I started this last year, and I had just this little corner done right here, just this little corner. And I was like, you know what? I named her Asian Girl. I just wanted to work on her. So I started her on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Tuesday? Yeah, I was trashed on Tuesday. I was just too tired. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I did all of this. And it's just gorgeous. She is so gorgeous. And I always wanted to do a black and white. And then number C is, let's see, which number is it? 3042, right? I was running out. So I got a hold of my friends last night because we had a quick little conversation, and I asked them all to check their stash for 3042. And come to find out, each one of us has different die lots. So I just wanted to make sure, like I wanted to make sure I had enough to do her face. So I started working on her face because the C is in the background up over in here, and I don't care at that point. That's just a background. But it calls for the light mauve in her mouth, her eyes, and in her hair, and on her little crown that she's wearing, or her hairpiece. So yeah, anything that's off to the side here, because I have 3 different colors, I started going through my stash, and I found 2 different die lots, and then my friends are going through theirs. And so if I don't have enough of what I found, they're going to be sending me some in the mail, and then I'll just match up the colors on the background as best as I can. So that's what I've been working on this week, you guys. I'm excited for next month for the Luscious Landscapes and Remembrance and Memorial. And so, yeah. And then I guess I'm going to get back into some of my food trivia since our food service stuff. Oh, yeah, I got the health department came too. And I got a new inspector, and I was a little surprised. I guess nobody's perfect, right? She had to nail me for something. And I was prepping we were in service, so I was prepping for the staff, not children. And she got me for putting, not cleaning up the, I would do, I was cutting up produce, right? And when I had my sanitizer bucket and everything on my tray, and as I clean up, I didn't have the trash can near me. I just take the scrappings and I throw them on the floor. I'll sweep it up later when I have time. And so she nailed me for that. But other than that, everything's good. And she says, I'll see you in a couple of months. I'm like, couple of months? Usually if you get a good, I call it a good, clean bill of health, that means you're good for the year. But she's coming back. She says, I'll be back when you're in session with the kids. I'm like, all right, well, I'm retiring this year. This is my last year. She goes, you'll see me one more time, and then you won't see me anymore. I said, okay, have a good day. She goes, I'll send you my report when I'm done. I'm like, all right. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Maybe I'll have a good portion of this done up here. I'm excited because I have to start working on my landscapes. I'm doing a lot of, I'm trying not to buy stuff, but I did buy some. I'm going to do an unboxing. I did order from Forever Young. Diamonds for Linda turned me on to this. I have two great niece and nephew that I thought, oh, can I get this done before Christmas? It's one of those measuring charts, a growth chart, and you're supposed to, it'll get them through to their 6 feet tall or a certain height, right? And you hang it up when they're at 3 feet, and then you can start measuring them and write on the painting itself. So I picked up a girly one and a rocket one, but thank you, Linda, for turning me on to that. And so that will be my next video, would be an unboxing from Forever Young. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a fantastic week. I don't know when I'll get back. I'm back to work. So, you know, if I get one video out a week, that's great. But I will at least share my progress on Remembrance and Memorial and Luscious Landscapes and what I'm working on. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And let me close out my candle. All right. That was a big blow. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. And let me know what you think about the gifts for Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0. All right, we'll be up to 500, hopefully within the next week. We'll see. All right, bye, guys.